Hi, my name is Alex. I am a Scientologist, and I wanted to share why I've stayed in Scientology for 40 years. Um, it's because you have wins and because you expand as a person. So I'm going to be completely honest with you. Um, you honestly kind of have to be tough to be a Scientologist. It is a little bit tough to be a Scientologist because things are asked of you. Now, you never have to do anything, ever, really, but things might be asked of you, and you can contribute in different ways. You can also, go on course or um, be part of what's called counseling, and in Scientology it's called auditing, and increases your ability to confront life and yourself and how to make your life better. So it's a little bit tough, and but that has nothing to do with why Scientology is controversial. If you're wondering about that, then watch the first video on my channel. It's the first video that you see. That answers that. But yeah, so it's kind of, you have to be tough to be around the subject because it deals directly with life and with yourself. And if you really want to understand everything, then you kind of have to face it. Now, the beautiful thing of the subject is that you don't have to face everything all at once. It's like a step by step. But I'm just going to tell you, something even tougher, harder than being a Scientologist is not being a Scientologist. Because now you don't really have some of the basic building blocks, the foundation of what life consists of. You don't have a technology to improve yourself and improve things like your ability to communicate, your ability to understand things, because your IQ will go up. Your IQ is regularly measured as you do services, and the idea is that it should go up, and it does go up. So life is tough, and if someone is saying that Scientology is, it's a difficult subject and such, well, life is a difficult subject, and Scientology deals with life. And this is a common saying among Scientologists: the way out is the way through. But the more you can confront things, and by the way, definition of confront is to face something without flinching or avoiding, and you can comfortably do this. If you have a high confront for things, you can comfortably do this. Like, for example, I can comfortably talk to the camera. I mean, I could do that all day. It's not something I'm going to shy away from because I'm trying to hide or that's some of my wins, actually. So in the beginning, I just want you guys to know, that I was very, very, very shy. My confront was not the best when I first began. In fact, I was super shy. I wasn't able to make friends. I liked to stay by myself and only play video games or only read or watch TV. I didn't like to go out because then I would have to talk to people, and I had a lot of trouble talking to people, a lot. And there are services that you do in Scientology that increase your ability to confront naturally. You can actually even drill it. It's kind of fun because you're increasing your ability all the time. You're getting more capable, and it doesn't have to be difficult. It doesn't have to be difficult at all. And there is a scale of confront. Like, you could have a little bit of confront. You can have really high confront. When you have really high confront, doors open up to you. Maybe you want to start a business. Maybe you want to talk to the prettiest girl or the coolest guy. Or maybe you want to start with social media or something. But confront is what makes life appear simple. If you can't confront things, then it makes it look very complex with a lot of parts that you don't understand. But if you can face without flinching or avoiding, you end up being able to understand things much better. And that is kind of the hallmark of Scientology, is you can understand. You can understand yourself, you can understand other people. There is a beauty to all people everywhere. There's a beauty to all mankind. And when you increase your ability to confront, you can start talking to people from all parts of the world, like I have. All manner of personalities and cultures. And you can see that every part of life everywhere has a beauty to it. It's very simple. It's very alive. Even in the outside, if you don't think so, you start looking for real, and you realize that life is endlessly beautiful, and you can get there. But sometimes you have to get up to that point. One of my many, many wins is, just like I said, I have a much higher ability to communicate with people and a desire to communicate. Also, my IQ keeps going up every year that I'm in Scientology. And I told you, it's something that we measure. We actually measure IQ. When I got into Scientology, I was the least intelligent of my family. I mean, I had an IQ of 100, which is fine, you know. But every year I measure it. My IQ, I checked it right about a year ago, is 150. I did an IQ test, and I could understand the questions right away. You know, it wasn't complicated to me because I could face what is supposed to be complicated. And yeah, and along with a higher ability to confront also comes a higher degree of basic happiness. There is a way to measure happiness, which is not created by Scientology, but by Oxford University. They created something called, this is their name for it, it's called the Oxford Capacity Analysis. And it's a way to measure your happiness and how you communicate and how you view things, if you're critical or if you're understanding, or if you have a lot of anxiety or not. Well, these things are actually measurable, and it's like a line on a graph. And the more services you do, the idea is that the line goes higher and higher, and your happiness goes along with that as you increase your ability to, like I said, confront, understand people. And that's kind of like a foundation of why I've been in Scientology for so long, because you keep having wins, you keep having gains. Sometimes it's tough, sure, but so is life. And life without Scientology is much, much tougher, at least in my opinion. So there you go. Share this video, hope you liked it. Leave some questions, and appreciate your time watching this. Thank you.